Hello, tubers. How are you doing today? Well, I hope you're having a good day, praying the rosary, getting closer to God, and following His ways, because Yahweh is the best way. Today I wanted to mention something that's been, I've encountered it twice. I work with a coworker, and he mentioned that God makes mistakes. He mentioned it twice. Now, the first time I kind of let it go, even though it kind of perturbed me. The second time I had to confront it because God does not make mistakes. And I don't know where he's getting that information. This is a person who went to Catholic school as a child. And it really amazes me at an age, I mean, this man is elderly. And all of a sudden, I've been working with him for 11 years now. All of a sudden, he's coming up with this God makes mistakes. Now, it's probably he's just regurgitating what he's hearing from the news because he's an avid watcher of news. And of course, all the perverted liberal stations are bad-mouthing God, demonizing God, and stating that he makes mistakes. God makes mistakes. God does not make any mistakes. So I asked him when he said that to me. I said, "Hey, what do you mean? God does not make mistakes. What are you talking about?" And he was mentioning to me, well, when a baby comes out of a womb, they have their hormones are out of whack. And I'm like, hold on. A baby took 9 months to grow inside a womb. That has nothing to do with God. God creates the child. I talked to a doctor, specialist in vitro fertilization, and he told me quite frankly and quite directly, so I would remember it. He said to me, we could take A and we could take B, but only God can make C. And this was his direct words to me as he looked straight in my eyes. And so he must have mentioned that various times to various people because it's kind of a defense for that infertility doctor. So he's using that teachings so that people don't get upset at him because, hey, his defense is, hey, I could take B, which could be the egg, A is the sperm, and C is the baby, right? The microscopic baby. And so he's just prepping you because, hey, he can only do so much. He can take A and he can take B, but only God can make C. And this guy is talking from experience. And so my coworker was stating, well, this baby comes out the womb, and lo and behold, its hormones are out of balance. I said, hold on. That's got nothing to do with God. That has everything to do with the mom and her lifestyle and being in vitro and the pollution and society that we've polluted, the food industry, and the air is not quite as good as it used to be, and the water we drink, and we live in a polluted world. It's got nothing to do with God. God created the sea. After he creates the sea, that's it. He's done with working. That sea has got to grow and grow and grow. It starts out as a little microscopic molecule, and then it breaks up, and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and becomes a baby. So when you have a baby 9 months later, and because its hormones are out of balance, you just can't say, well, God made a mistake. No, it's got nothing to do with God. That's got everything to do with everything the prenatal or the in vitro and the in utero situation with the baby, how it was nurtured from the mother. If the mother doesn't eat healthy food, and even the food food is all corrupt. This food supply is corrupt. So that baby, before it's born, it's being fed through a corrupt system because the mother's eating, and whatever the mother eats, it goes to the baby. So even though she's trying to eat organic or whatever the heck she's trying to do, but the water supply is poor, the air supply is poor, the food supply is poor, So what do you expect? You're going to have a baby that's a little bit off. And that's a societal problem, not a God problem. God made C out of A and B. And after that, he's done. There's no more for him to do. It's up to you to take care and carry that child to term. That's it. So I don't know where this gentleman that I work with is getting this information, but it sure is twisted, and it's really aggravating me because you have these talking heads that are warping people's mind. Now this person, like I mentioned before, he had a Catholic upbringing. His parents spent money for him to go to elementary school and Catholic junior high and Catholic high school. For him to, for years later, because this man is elderly now, to start spewing this information that God makes mistakes. Please, people, God does not make any mistakes. He's omnipotent. He doesn't make mistakes. The ones who make mistakes is us. We are the ones that are fallible, very fallible. So please, when you hear somebody that God makes mistakes, stop them in their tracks and say, whoa, God does not make any mistakes. God loves us. He makes us. He wants the best for us. He's not going to create a child that's going to be hormonally imbalanced or one leg or 3 eyes or is going to have diabetes. No, God is not going to do that. God loves us and he wants us, when we die, to go to heaven. That's it. I mean, God is not against us. He's for us. Humanity is against each other. People are against each other. I say to people that most people are their worst enemy through their actions or lack thereof. So please, people, do not say nor repeat that God makes mistakes. That's not true. So that's the message of today. Please, if you like the video, give it a like. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And as always, God bless.